Alright, keep your heads up, guys. Take your turns. You said 1-footed manual? Is that like the guy from the band bike? Manual? Well, actually, that's when you're riding across on your back tire without pedaling. It's kind of like a wheelie with no pedaling. It's all balanced. You're just finding that perfect balance point on your back tire. Or you may well see a couple guys try it on their front tire, and that's called a nose manual.
Nose manual. So these guys are doing these different things, and how do you score points? What's the object here?
Well, you got a lot of different varieties of riding. So right there, you see some pretty technical tricks. He's got the rollback 180. So there's basically a whole bunch of different things you can look at. You know, there's style, there's difficulty, there's the use of the course, originality, different things like that all come into play when you're judging a BMX event, Jay.
And what I noticed, right, like, so there's no teams, right? So I know in football, like, you know, you'll have a guy with a jersey and he has to have it tucked in and stuff. So there's no, like, looking good out there or anything like that. Like, I don't see these guys, there's no numbers on their shirts and stuff. So how do you guys know who's who?
Yeah, big no-footer there. Well, you know, you're right, it's not a team sport. BMX is all totally individual. Old school styles, the Hannah. But yeah, guys have their own style, and that's how they stand out, is the different riding techniques that different guys have and different obstacles and things that they maneuver with. It's pretty easy to tell kind of who's who just based on their riding style alone.
So you guys would have, like, somebody shows up, and then you'll know who they are by their style. So you've probably known what they've done before, and then pick it up as to what kind of rider they are.
Yeah, there's definitely different types of riders. Like my man over here, he's got that huge rollback, so he's kind of almost be more of a technical street rider. Other kind of riding are like big air riders. You go and you do a big 360 or a backflip, or, you know, take your hands off. That's a whole kind of big air style of BMX. So there's a lot of different kind of styles of riding that you can't have. Like that sweet turn down. All right.
All right.
Now that thing there, I heard somebody say that's a bowl. That's a bowl. Now we're at the Grey Cup, so could we change that to the cup? Just for today. I know that's a bowl, I know it's the terminology, but today we're going to call it cup. How's that?
Yeah, I like the sounds of that. Keeping in spirit with the Grey Cup, I think we're going to rename the bowl to the cup. Pretty appropriate for the day, so yeah. It's a nice little bowl that Mike's got together. Basically, it's similar to a swimming pool in the backyard. That's kind of how that started through skateboarding and just riding in concrete pools and bowls. And it's a really big popular feature at parks for a lot of transition and ramp-oriented riders.
So this again was built by Mike Peaton here beside us. Mike Peaton built these ramps, and the youth that you see riding it moved it in. And we also had youth that painted the ramps. The local graffiti artists painted these ramps, and this was all because of the Toronto Police Association and the Amalgamated Transit Union Local 113. To put this together, and because of them, we're here. So I hope you guys show appreciation because we're loving it. There's 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left to turn over to strip so we can get some more strips.
Alright guys, let's keep it going. Keep it riding, flowing. Yeah, big tech 180. If you look at his bike, he's got no brakes and he's got what's called a free coaster, so he's actually able to ride backwards without having to turn his cranks. So that's the technical form of riding. It's a new school street riding. Yeah, let's get up that again, man. Good looking, man. Alright, we got 5 minutes on the clock. 5 minutes. So you guys want to throw your biggest moves down, impress the crowd? Now is the time. We have some great prizes. Thanks to our boys having generously hooking us up for one of these guys. Visit the beautiful sports camp in Rosso, Ontario. Come check it out. We've got flyers for the park here at the desk. If you want to find out some more information about the Stoka Woods, come on over. There's a couple reps here today, so they'd love to talk to you. And that's going to be our top prize for one of these 16 and unders today.
Now, you said there's 5 minutes left. Do they have, like, you know, a
BMX Bike Park, a youth project put on by the Argos Foundation at the 2007 Grey Cup. And we are taking it over the top.
Yeah.
Toronto, 2007 Grey Cup. The Saskatchewan Rough Riders and the Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
This guy's looking real good. Pedaling on that ramp.